Yo, what is good? What is bracking? It's your boy, the DJC, aka the Don't Own Carlos. We're here for some more Destiny stuff. You know what I mean? Destiny, the FPS channel been kind of dry for a little bit, so I want to keep making more content for the channel. And I was thinking, like, what else? What can we do? And this happened to be in my Twitter feed. We got the 100% chance of snow article. So we're just gonna kind of go through it quickly because this is new, and I'm pretty sure this has stuff about what's happening for Europa, what's happening for Beyond Light, and all that cool stuff. So if you enjoyed my reaction to the trailer, definitely go check that out. Because we also did that yesterday, and it was pretty fire. The new trailer is pretty fire, and we got another little bit of of content piece here. And don't worry, as we get closer to Beyond Light and all that stuff, more content is coming out. Man, I got you. We really out here. We just doing what we got to do, cuz we just doing what we got to do. All right, so 100% chance of snow. Destiny dev team on the frozen moon of Europa. Aramis, the fallen Kel exploits dark powers to grow her army strength. That's The Vanguard's attention is demand. That's actually the first time we've had a female Cal for what I've known, because we got Skolas and Varix. Well, not Varix, Skolas and I forgot what the other man is called. Skolas and his homeboy. Anyway, the allure of the allure of ancient power clouds your focus and tempts you with darkness. Stasis whispers in your ear before you even arrive. You touch down the snow-covered clearing, and the distress call from Varix is still lingering in your ears. You know what I mean? My man Varix really be out here, dog. That's what we said in the trailer. Varix is out here talking to us in the trailer from yesterday. The crunchy boots on the snow makes you aware of the silence. The silence is short-lived. It starts as it starts as a light gust carries away the gentle flakes of snow that rest on your shoulders. Then, without warning, it hits you. A sudden wave of frozen air cuts through your armor. The hut in the distance seems further away, harder to see. You lean into the wind as it grows in strength, and you can't help but wonder, why didn't I park closer? Uh, that was actually pretty funny. Frost begins to spread across your helm. The storm howls as Europa challenges your every step. The squall envelops you, and your destination vanishes into white. But you still press on, bolstered by the steadfast guidance of the light. Let's get it. Storm systems. The developers at Bungie, responsible for the immersive experience on Europa, have been wanting to take a crack at a new type of weather system for quite some time. The desolate, icy, and hostile surface of Jupiter's moon offered them the perfect environment for a snowstorm. Europa design lead Alex Valicki recalls, we were brainstorming with Ed Brennan, Europa World Art Lead, proposed the idea of a blizzard to help seal the fantasy of a harsh environment. I thought it would be awesome. It would be awesome if design had direct control over it, and it didn't take long for everyone to be excited about the implementation. And so the task of making a brutal Bungie blizzard began. Oh, I can already tell I'm not gonna like where this is going, but we're gonna keep on reading. The team tested features like slowing player movement, altering grenade paths, and even knocking players off their sparrows. It was painfully unfun and made doing anything in the game almost impossible, said Valicki. VFX lead Justin Hayward added, we iterated a lot to find a delicate balance between it seeming dangerous, but without it actually being disoriented, oppressive, or negatively impacting core gameplay. Oh yeah, I would love to throw a grenade in the middle of a blizzard and it just gets whoop swirled up and hits me right in the face and I blow myself up. That'd be extremely amazing. Making Europa feel like a treacherous frontier was the main goal beyond this new system, so they kept digging until they struck the right balance. When they found it, they moved on to believably integrating it so that it felt like part of the living, breathing world. All right. Most weather in Destiny is fairly simple," said Veliki. "Because of this, most of the relevant systems are our skies, VFX, and lighting teams set up set up then leave to run constantly. The team wanted to play with the consistency and be able to control the weather to create some intense dynamic moments. The answer lied in scripting the weather in a way that was similar to the systems found in Destiny's activities. After a lot of investigation from some clever folks, we managed to do it," Veliki said. "Resulting system is a script controlled and fully networked. And just like that, storms on the map." I don't like that, bro. They got tornadoes on their, well, not tornadoes. They got blizzards on demand. That's crazy, dog. That's that's crazy, dog. Anyway, does it go to 11? Dynamic weather is a huge step in Destiny team, but it was just the first. Knowing that real storms don't suddenly appear and disappear with the exact same features every time, the team looked at different ways they could immerse players into oncoming departing storms. We watched a lot of reference from nature documentaries, movies, and games," said Mark Goldsworthy, a creative lead on the skies and lighting team. "Then we created our own spin as we imagined how it would look and feel on the moon of Jupiter in Destiny. So we settled on a handful of variables that, when blended, could organically grow or diminish a storm based on the needs of the story. As a result, weather on your Europa comes in three basic flavors. First, has no storm at all. This is what Europa will look like with a without the new weather system: clear skies, fresh snow, perfect skiing weather. Consider this the smoothest sailing you'll ever do on the icy moon." Okay, okay, it's pretty cool. No, no ice. Yeah, we out here. We out here. Ice, ice, baby. During the storm, the winds pick up, snowfall increases around you, and is largely aesthetic. The lightning storm blots out the sun, and completely obscures the starry skies above you, said Veliki. "This alone dramatically changes the feel." Oh, oh yeah, this is danger. Oh yeah, this is this is what it looks normally. Like, we out here vibing. You already know what time it is. You know what time it is. We vibing, doing what needs to be done. A little guardian just chilling down here. You know what I mean? And then we down here, and he's just like, "Oh, well, I should not have gone out today. I feel that I will pay for my choices." All right, that's cool. When heavy storm hits, the sky is heavily obscured, like he said. The wind roars and snow flurries become even more violent. The midground is difficult to see. If not for the faintly visible silhouettes in, it would be nearly impossible to navigate at all. Players are encouraged to stick closer to cover and move with intent. I wonder why. What's in the darkness? Yeah, yeah. This is not fun. You ain't seeing nothing. Because at least in the last one, right, you can still kind of see this conflux that's up here. When it's fully storming, all you see is lights, and that's it, dog. You are dead. It's also worth remembering that just because the weather picks up doesn't mean the moon's combatants disappear. Even though it looks like the snow is shooting you, it's not. So, with nearly zero visibility and a falling Kelta stop, it might not hurt to just pack a pack a thermal scope. So we got thermal scope as a new perk. All right then, I'm down with it. I'm vibing. You know what it is. You know what it is. I love thermal scope. The sound of the squall, the wind, the gusts of wind, rushing past your ears, the creaking of structures as they bend and sway, even the silence. In many cases, you hear a storm before you see it. The audio team wanted to give Europa the identity and a voice, so they introduced unique palette of sounds that would establish it as a recognizable and real place in the Destiny universe. Sound designer Keith Sejoist. I think that's how you pronounce that, but hey, my bad, Keith. My bad, I fucked that up, dog. Fucked that up. When searching for signs that would invoke the alien wasteland that is familiar but subtly unusual, alien and outerworldly. Early on, Peter Conley shared a video of seal sounds in Antarctica that have been drawn inspiration from what they resonated with me, says Joyce. They have been characterized by describing tones, clicks, and booms It is strikingly, it was striking how closely tied to the icy environment and naturally evocative of cold and hardness they felt. And Goyce used this video as an inspirational cornerstone, and he begins soliciting sounds from the other team members, recording them for his own material to feed through the custom VFX processing chain. To implement the new sound design, they piped information from Destiny's new weather system in the audio software. We used the game data to alter the pitch, volume, and triggering frequency of the sounds. To Joyce explained, data collected to things like a storm intensity. They can be used to alter the soundscapes in real time. There were almost wind. There were also wind loops and structural sounds added to locations in the world that were tied to the same game inputs. These audio cues would remain silent when the storm was inactive, but would slowly come to life as the weather picked up. As all these things worked together, really made Europa storm feel dynamic and unique. Click here. Oh shit, we can listen to it. I'll be honest with you, that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sick. Uh, so yeah, we got our article about the design of the I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. Design for the actual for Europa to actually feel dynamic, and that's I'll be honest with you, I'm delightfully surprised. And then this audio that they got at the end, so that we can really see what it sounds like. I was really hoping that they'd add that, but I'm excited. Beyond Light is looking like a really good expansion. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to defeat the our first female Cal. So yeah, let's get it. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch all you guys later. 100% chance of snow. You already know what it is. And I'm gonna see you next time.